The position 3.
She's not concentrated with it. She's writing.
I'm taking notes.
I know.
I'm relaxed. Today I'm relaxed. I had a good night. I slept well.
Because she knows she's going to join us now. So we have the position
You never
hierarchy. Huh?
Don't say it too often. You never know.
Well, we're always hopeful. So we have the position hierarchy and we have the position tree. When we talk about simul, it's going to be more of a position tree that we'll be working on the approvals. But when it comes to the position hierarchy, we're going to follow the OSC main in terms of the approvals.
So just to get a clear understanding, if suppose there is some, say a transfer is there, so first it will come through the HR rep and then it will go to the AGM or the GM in simul, or how it will go?
Yes.
It will go like that,
Yes.
right? Okay. And then
it's going to be treated like a separate entity. So we have the OSC main over here, right?
Yeah.
And then below we have lots of other companies, right? We have mix, simul, right?
Yeah, but mix and SIGs and all come as different.
Six, CGS,
Yes.
But again, there is part of OSC as well.
I know, that's what I'm trying to give the example, to mix them all together. DHT and Dynamax, and many more other companies. Some of them has the OSC position hierarchy, right? Some of them fall under the OSC main, right? And some of them, they have to follow a certain flow for the legal entity sort of approvals, right? When we do this, each one will have the same setup as the other. Because at the end of the day, you're an HR representative over there, which you are part of OSC main.
Yeah.
So when you approve it, it goes to the GM of your entity, of
my entity, yeah.
And once that's done, it will come to me.
As a group HR.
As group HR, or it will go to Yelena.
How the flow is?
Depending on how the flow is. We still didn't decide. We could always set it up in a different way.
Yeah, but this is where we have the question that we raised that same yesterday. I'm not sure because of the legal entity as in.
My understanding is like this. OSC main will be a hierarchy.
Yes.
Munib, let's forget about the rest of the company. Munib will be at the top of the hierarchy for OSC main. Inside this hierarchy will be another small hierarchy which is called SINA.
Yes.
Okay, that's very important. SINA will be the HR rep for this small hierarchy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yelena will be the HR rep for the whole hierarchy, and the group HR will be the group business partner for the enterprise.
Yes.
Now, when somebody from SINA's hierarchy, it will be called area of responsibility, because this is how I will define it. Yes, we'll set it up. Will raise a request, it will go to SINA.
Yes.
From SINA will go to whom? Who's the GM of SINA?
To Ben. To sure Ben it will go to.
How? Okay.
Because those are the people who are currently doing the operations.
So he's the one
who's
like the GM of that unit.
We didn't discuss it about the GM inside the hierarchy, which already has a GM, because we said Munib will be the GM for OSC
But
main,
in all
but
the
this one is a
GM, in all
smaller
the
GM.
hierarchies, there is a GM.
Yeah, but because they're separate entities.
They are separate entities. Here we have two GMs.
Yes.
Okay, could we define him as
yeah, I can.
No business, sorry, like a department, I don't know. But the problem.
Business unit head.
Yeah, business unit head. Or
no, I cannot. I can define it. I can define the guy Robert as a general manager for a specific hierarchy. That's not an issue. I can do it. That's very simple for me. But I didn't know that we have a GM inside another hierarchy which already has a GM. So we have two GMs in.
What's Ben Bianchi's title?
Ben is actually global manufacturing manager.
Okay.
But for the operations,
I will not use.
actually it is Jyotish who is the AGM who is doing all the approvals.
The finance guy.
No, he's not the finance guy. He's the actually the AGM. Yes.
The one that gives the bad news to the people. I know.
But in this case as well, a similar, same as DHT or whatever engineering, right? They all follow the same as similar then.
Which one?
The
DHT?
hierarchy first before it goes
DHT,
to-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
DHT is the same as
Yes.
CIMIL.
Yes.
they're
They
not
all
part
follow-
first,
they're
but
not
they
part.
also have the same. I think they have a
Yeah.
DM or something like that. Yeah.
So they're part of the OSC main, but they're
They
part
will
of
have
hierarchy within
a small-
their own
yeah.
hierarchy and then
A small pyramid inside the bigger pyramid.
Yes.
You know, we like to have the walls enforced, hence we build everything over each other. To keep it intact. Just like you keeping it intact.
Yes.
And then, so it will go to Sina as an HR rep. It will go to Robert, the guy.
Yeah, AGM. You can just say the AGM.
GM.
Yeah.
And then it will jump to the,
Group HR or.
Yes, it jumps to the main for us to.
because we are moving from a GM
Because
to
we
group
are
HR.
shared services. So you can consider us as the shared services, the main shared services. Those are the shared services representative in their units. Like finance is going to have their own shared services representative, procurement will have their own shared services representative, HR will have their own shared services representative.
Sorry. Sina an HR representative or shared service representative? Because we said Habib is the group HR shared services representative.
No, I'm
You told
saying-
me this name.
Yeah, I am. But what I'm trying to say is that on the bigger scale of picture, when we're saying about one OSC, one shared services, one HR, one finance, one procurement, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So from my point of view,
Yes.
she is there, but ultimately she reports to me.
How is she not reporting to you?
Ultimately.
When
From
the
the
HR hierarchy is
stability
concerned.
perspective, like from the HR, not operationally, but
But
on
the HR
on
point of view when you're
You
considering.
remember we said matrix reporting?
Like more like a dotted line. or
Dotted
something.
line.
You are the dotted line manager.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So ultimately,
Yeah.
I'm responsible of this. I'll give you another example. You have the engineering office. On the top layer, let's say it's the Crown Prince, right?
Yeah.
The Crown Prince of Dubai.
Yes.
However, that Crown Prince, if there is a coordinator down there that has 10, 7, 9 managers, ultimately, his boss is the Crown Prince.
Yes.
So Munib is like our Crown Prince.
Yes.
Um,
Ladies our accountants.
well, I think I have to set up this also in the system because we didn't play any scenario with Simil to see how it
Let's play. That's what I'm telling you. We need to play the scenarios to make sure that we cover all our bases.
Yeah, well, if you can give me 2 people from Simil, 3 people.
Yeah.
I will enter them into the system. I will.
Perfect. Take 2
Sina.
from Simil and take from 6.
Then I need this general manager. I will put him in the system because if we play with multiple scenarios, if the same will be for DHT. So if once we play with Simil, the same situation will be with the other entities. But we need to make sure that we understand.
I have a very nice example for it, which has nothing to do with this. When building the system, when you build your house, I'm sure you did already.
I bought it already.
There is that scenario as well.
It's like, fuck it, I just buy.
Yeah.
When you build the house, which that's what we're doing now with Arkham. We're building the house. But the more we speak to the consultant, the more he understands how things work and what's in our head and what we try to do. But once we close the house and get everything done, during a rainy day, you will always have leaks from the roof. You will have leaks from the window, you'll have leaks from everywhere. Those leaks are fixable. We come again, we fix, and then the house then is 100%